So, hey, welcome to the Money Pop Podcast Show. It's the Money Pop Buzz, and it's WT and George Lee, and we got our guest Emanuel here today. We're going to be talking about how to stay motivated, how to use mindset to stay motivated, doing the things that you want to do, and making money doing the things you want to do. So let's kick it off. Let's get started.
Sweet. So Emanuel, hit me first because I'm going to keep talking now, and I'm going to take up all the half an hour slot. So if you jump in now and get some words in, then we'll get to hear you. But what keeps you motivated, especially in the work that we're in, network marketing? What motivates you? Is it traveling to space like you have today?
No, not really. I think what gets me motivated is, helping someone, achieve, financial freedom. All right. Not just my own financial freedom, because it's just about, putting people in the center. All right. Because I believe if I can help as many people as possible, I can make the world a better place, right? Because these days you have a lot of people that are, they're either out of job, or the pandemic, caused them to, go down in their income, like, they're not in as much as they're doing. And then when that happens to someone that has a family like myself, it can affect the entire family dynamics, understand? And when the family is affected, the whole world is affected. So that kind of keeps me motivated to, get up and see who I can help for the day, and see what I can do, see how I can just help one person per day, That's enough. That's enough.
That's pretty good.
If you 10, 20, then I'm happy, of course.
Yeah, man. I mean, it is a good feeling helping other people out, especially when you go into the top and you take them with you. That's great. Do you have leaders that are like family to you now that you?
Oh, yes. A lot. Not one, not two, many of them, you understand?
Yeah, because I'm like that. I'm closer to some of the leaders in my network marketing companies than I am to my family now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I think you have to be completely addicted to it if you want to get to the top, it has to be your life. Like, you have to live and breathe it. Whatever it is you're doing, not just network marketing. I mean, anything. Trading, You're selling clothes, you just have to fully be all in it. If you get people that are with you that'll do it as well, it's crazy good, man. Crazy good. What motivates you, Wayne?
So for me, like mindset, I use motivation, but also it's having like good habits. Because the habits really will help you when things get tough. There's always a struggle. No matter what you're trying to do, there's always going to be a struggle. So I really rely on having good, sound habits. And then also to, what is the other thing? Is it building up your skills. You really got to build up your skills and find little wins, because the little wins will keep you motivated between the big ones.
Yeah, I'm like that. Look, I've got my board here. This was not even planned either.
Yeah,
I've not planted this here because the subject. I only just found out the subject. But yeah, I do that. So like the top 10 things I have to do every single day. I wake up. It doesn't mean I've got a timing on them. It's just do them every single day. You could probably read them, but there's loads of stuff on there. Exercise, markup charts for trading. Connect. One of them's here. Speak to a loved one for at least 30 minutes. Like little things like that are just important to me. I'll just sit at this laptop for like 18 hours, crazy, looking at Emanuel and being like, let's make money. You know what I mean? But then I just take 30 minutes away and go and speak to someone I really, really love. And then it just makes it all worthwhile again. You need to remember why we're doing it. So if you're listening, do that. I don't know if you can see it, if whatever this podcast is going to be, but it's a board basically with the top 10 things on that you need to do every single day. Personal development, read a book, all that kind of good stuff. Man. That's how I get my mindset good. And I watch them crazy YouTube videos, the affirmation shit. I mean, there's some mad ones on there, man, like the money magnet stuff. I'm not 100% sure if it's great, but I watch a lot of stuff on at bedtime now, going to sleep and helping me sleep. And I wake up, I'm like brainwashed, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, it makes a big difference in the daily routines, daily habits are a real big difference maker in saying affirmations and then actually putting action to it, or having a plan and then actually putting action to it. Because a lot of people have plans, but they don't follow through. They don't do the things that they say they're going to do. And then they blame other things for them not getting the results. So they'll blame the leaders at the top, or they'll blame the product that they're doing. When really it's them. It's not having the right habits and attitudes to be able to get to where you want to get to.
Actually, what I really say is that, for anyone that actually wants to break free to succeed, and you are making up excuses for yourself, you're not ready. You're not ready. So I hate excuses. I'm not perfect, right? But I want to work with people that are not, giving me excuses. Oh, I couldn't come to the meeting today because something happened. Oh, I couldn't go and, do a follow-up because, oh, my battery was dead. Come on. You knew you were going to go follow up someone. Understand? What do? You make sure your battery is ready. You make sure everything is set, right? Then I say, oh, no, you see, I wanted to achieve my goal today, but, a stone hit my leg and I couldn't walk. It's crazy. It just doesn't make any sense. For you to actually, get to where you want to get to, you need to get rid of all excuses. You understand? There's no excuse that's strong enough to hold you back. When you get to that level, then you're ready to break free. So I, for me, anybody that knows me will tell you he hates excuses. Understand?
I agree.
I
used to do it. I used to make excuses all the time. I mean, there is one excuse that obviously is allowed. Like if Liverpool are in the Champions League final, I have to watch them. Because
Liverpool, come on, stop now. Let's not talk about sports. Let's not go there.
So that's the only one excuse we're allowed in this world. What Liverpool?
No, you're not allowed Liverpool.
Come on, in 90 minutes.
But you can only use that excuse if you bet money on the game.
Yeah, let's do it.
Exactly, but it makes sense.
Yeah, because you have to make some money from it.
But you're not making money from me.
I'm the same. I used to think of every excuse, like anything I could, and it wasn't really an excuse. It was just me trying to convince myself that it's okay that you didn't do that today because of this. Not anyone else, trying to convince myself. And then
it's never okay. It's never okay.
No. Once you stop, and that's where the affirmations work with procrastinating and stuff. I didn't even know what procrastinating meant like 6 months ago until I started speaking to Wayne, and then he told me all this kind of rubbish shit. And then now I'm like, shit, I do that. I procrastinate all the time, So now I've tried to stop it, and I don't know how it's changing. It must be them affirmations and stuff. It must be, because now I don't. Like, I'm just, if I say something, I'm all in now. I just try my best, and you sort of know people's excuses now. And I've got to the stage, as selfish as it sounds, where I tried helping every single person in the world before, and now I only help the people that that want it. You know what I mean? I can't get to where I want to get by carrying everyone that doesn't want it. So
just one person, carry one person at a time.
Yeah, literally. You get a tiny circle. People think they've got thousands of friends. You get a tiny, tiny circle of people that are going to go with you. And then if somebody comes, they need to be bringing something to that party. If they want to come in my circle and go to the top, they need to bring something with them. Not just, oh, my phone died or stuff like that. If you're coming on every call, you're bringing something to my party, I'll take you there with me. But it just takes a lot to learn that. Like, you have to go through some failed companies and stuff to get in the mindset we're in now. You don't just jump straight into it.
And you also you have to have a struggle. If there's no struggle, if everything's really easy for you, you have no reason to grow and to learn. So you have to challenge yourself, have some struggle, and really that's how you can tell if you really want the thing that you're going after or not. If it's just like a fantasy, a dream, you're not going to work hard at it. As soon as you get some struggle, you're going to walk away and look for the next thing. But if you really want it and you're committed to it, what you do is then you, instead of having excuses, you have reasons why you're not able to do what you want to do right now. And for every reason, there's a solution. So then you got to start looking at, okay, what is the reason I can't do this right now? Why is my tire flat when I need to go somewhere? What's blocking me? You start looking at the solutions. Could be skills, habits, maybe it's a better attitude. But once you find the solutions, that reason goes away. But if it's an excuse, you're not trying to find a solution for it. So you got to start looking at, okay, let's make a list of the reasons why I'm not where I want to be right now. And now let's start looking at what solutions are there and what ones can I do today? What ones are going to take me a month? What ones are going to take me a few months to solve? You start doing that, all of a sudden things get so much easier for you.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think that?
I'll tell you.
Do you think food and water helps? Not literally like eating so you survive. I mean, do you think that healthy foods help your mind? Or is it just, you can go to McDonald's every day?
No, I believe
that, really. Because I eat well unhealthy, man. So if I start eating healthy now, I get even better. This is all I've drank in like a week. I hate water.
But
Do you know what I mean? And people tell me it's crazy.
that's not eating. Come on. When you drink water, that's drinking.
Yeah, but like health, what I'm saying, a healthy lifestyle. Like if you eat good and drink water all the time, is that better for you? Does it help your business in any way?
Yeah,
of course it does, because healthy food, healthy mind, healthy lifestyle, healthy body.
Well, my mind's healthy when I'm eating a McDonald's, man. That makes me healthy.
See, the thing is, you have to have good relationships. You have to have a healthy lifestyle and a healthy mindset. And if you sacrifice any of those three, you're not going to live to your full potential. Because you can have a lot of money, but you have health problems. It's hard to enjoy your money. You can have a lot of money and a lot of health, but you're a shitty person. How you deal with people, you're going to have really shitty relationships. You're always going to be thinking people are going to try to take from you. So you're not going to have a great lifestyle. So you got to have all three all the time. Eat well, sleep well, have good sex, and, nourish your mind.
Oh, definitely. I don't eat well. I don't sleep well, but I have good sex. That's a fact. So, as long as I got one of them, we do good.
Yeah. So you're a quarter of the way there. A quarter of the way.
Yeah. I knew it was good. No, that's good. I mean, like, I'll admit, like, I'm terrible with my eating and stuff. Like, I'm so unhealthy. I don't even know why. I just like it. I find it fun to eat shit, So, yeah. So I like it. Manuel, thank you for coming on. If you want to shoot, I appreciate it. Bringing some fresh news on. Me and Wayne going to carry this on.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, man. So like I was saying, I think I'm the worst eater ever. I'm so unhealthy. It's crazy. So that's what I've been looking at lately to think, is this going to help me? Like on a serious note, like everyone says it, innit? Like eat healthy, you'll be healthy. Drink loads of water, sleep loads. I only sleep for like 3 hours a night. You know what I mean? People say if you get to sleep. So I feel like I'm doing pretty well where I am now. Like I'm enhancing my business, but if I do them as well, shit's going to get crazy.
Yeah. Like I always start my day so I have a water bottle that sits beside my bed. I always start my day with hydrating myself in it. Before I have coffee, I have like 2 or 3 coffees every morning, but before I drink any coffee or anything, I hydrate myself. So I drink at least, a good liter of water. And I
can't do it. I find it boring, but I will do.
I hated drinking water when I first started doing it too, but it rejuvenates you. It's like you're dehydrated when you sleep. That's part of the whole process of sleeping. So you got to rehydrate, and then when you drink the coffee and everything, it absorbs. Because if you don't, like you can't absorb as much nutrients. And then you got to look at what are you eating. I eat junk food too, but I like to have a lot of healthy food as well. And it's just, if you have a car, the better gas you put in that car, or petrol, I guess you guys call it in England, the better petrol you put in your car, the more it's going to perform.
Why do you call it gas? Like it's a liquid.
I don't know where petrol came from. For us, that's very strange.
From petroleum, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. That's my goal for this next podcast. You'll see I'll be eating healthy then. I'm going to eat salads, drink water, and be healthy as shit. I'm also looking at doing something new. I want to do teaching to like foreign kids, teaching English as a language, like TEFL. I've seen people doing that, so I've been looking at that. Not as like a money-making system, just to have a healthy brain. I like the thought of teaching people, so...
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know me. I think of a crazy thing every single day. So
yeah. And one of the gifts in life is when you take what you know and you share it with other people. And even if you're only sharing it with other people just to share it'll pay you back tenfold somewhere else. Maybe not directly with that person, but just by helping other people expand and grow, it's going to come back to you in different blessings. So it's really important. Like people that hoard information and hoard insight, they don't only hurt themselves, but they hurt all the people around them. Because nobody benefits from knowing stuff.
I agree. I'm just getting to that stage now. So I need healthy foods and trying. loads of water, 2 liters of water a day is my goal. That's what I'm going to do. You're going to speak to me in a week's time on this podcast, and I'm going to tell you every day I've had 2 liters of water. And I'm going to tell you I'm a millionaire because I drank water. That's how this works. I know it. All millionaires drink water, man.
Just like anything else, though, right? It's just like if you have a goal, financial goal or a business goal, anything, you have to have a reason why you're doing it. So not just that you got to drink a bunch of water because other people are doing it, but really, what is your reason? What is the benefit that you're looking for to do that?
My weed smells.
What's that?
My pee's yellow and it smells, so I need more water.
Yeah, so it means you got too much toxins in your system. So you gotta flush it out.
Yeah,
but yeah. You know,
I mean, I drink a lot, so I need water.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's all about really having a reason why you're doing things. Like a lot of people get up at 5 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning, and they do a bunch of stuff. They don't really know why they're doing it. They're just doing it because somebody like Elon Musk or some other big millionaire told them they should do it. But if you really have a reason what you're trying to benefit from that, maybe there's certain things that you're trying to do in your business that you can do better at that time of morning, then you have a purpose.
Now, I've fallen into that. For some reason, I think that if you get up at 4 a.m. and do the lesson or get up at 4 a.m. and do the run, it's any better than doing it any other time. It's absolutely not. Get up when you're refreshed. Get up when you feel good and do things. You can still make the most of your time. But yeah, you do it. No one really knows why they do it. Why do we go on a run at 4 in the morning instead of at 9?
Yeah.
And the only time you would do it would be work. But I mean, we're in lockdown and people are still out at 5 a.m. running around. It's crazy.
Yeah. And so what happens is, like, a lot of times you got to figure out when are you most creative, because that's part of your mindset. When are you most creative? What time of day are you better at doing tasks? Because each different part of the day you are better suited to do certain things. Like, so doing a lot of emails or DMs, that might be more effective for you say after 11, whereas early in the morning you might have more creative ideas where you want to start problem solving. So it's like understanding what works best for you, and then you start to have a purpose for why you're getting up at a certain time and what you actually want to get out of it. Like some people meditate. I don't do a lot of meditation, but some people meditate at that time in the morning and it helps them. I'd more practice like visualization. I find that for me is more effective than meditation. But it just, it depends on the person. You got to have a real solid reason why you're doing it, just like you have a reason why you want to become rich. What is your big goal or your small goals? What do you want to get out of it?
Yeah, we need a whole podcast on your why, because your why is strong, man. It's crazy. It's the reason you do everything. I need to do some meditation, Everyone talks about it, but I always imagine it like some monk sat there with like incense on and shit, and that's not me, but
yeah,
I do need to do something like yoga or something just to chill, man. You get tense, innit? You go to bed all tense when you've been on a laptop for 20 hours.
Yeah. So, I mean, one of the routines, I think I had shared it with you before the training, where you have a night routine, and part of it is like the hour before you go to bed, you turn off all your electronics and you read something and you do some journaling, and you start to really think about your goals and think about what you want to accomplish either the next day or that week or that quarter, whatever it is. But you want to go to bed thinking about that goal. So before you fall asleep, you want to have that goal on your mind so that you'll draw some of the answers to you as you're sleeping. And then you wake up in the morning, a lot of times, and you have solutions to the things that you were thinking about. But it's a process. I mean, it doesn't happen overnight. The more you work at it, the more you practice it, the better you get at it.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. I need that. Mine's all over the place, me, when I go. I mean, I'm doing great. I'm getting well better now. I'm crazy good at like the mindset stuff and watching the affirmation and shit like that. It's just basically the one thing I'm lacking is this water.
Yeah.
Like this. Oh man, it's nearly nighttime and that's all I've drank, and I'm proud of that as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm proud of that. It's crazy, isn't it?
And it is good.
But I can drink like 20 cups. I can drink 20 cups of coffee, no problem.
Yeah. And the coffee is good, but you need to stay hydrated because you want to absorb anything that you're taking in. So the more hydrated you are, the more that all that food stuff can be turned into energy and turned into things that will benefit you, the vitamins and all that stuff. Because if you're not hydrated enough, you just piss it out. It doesn't actually absorb into your body.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. So if anybody is listening, I was going to say anything else on that, but if anyone's listening at all, do your 10 things on the board. Like I said, your dailies. Okay. I just put do daily and 10 things, and there's loads of different ones on there. I've even got number 9, play the guitar for half an hour, just because it chills me out, you know. Yeah. These are all little things. The 10 things, don't write them because you've seen them online or somebody else's 10 things or you copy of mine. 10 things that you would be happy doing every single day. Make your mind better, just little things. Do them. Write them in. If you want to message one of us and tell us what they are, do it. And let's just share it, innit? That's what we're here for, the whole point. That's the reason we're here. Trying to tell you how we got to where we are. So this is how I do it, this board right here. Yeah. Drinking no water. That changes this week.
Yeah, and that's a great way to do things to get you in that routine, because it's really important. If you have a solid routine, that's your foundation for success, and it's your foundation that you fall back on when things get tough. You have those 10 things that you're doing daily to keep you motivated and keep you focused on the bigger goals that you're trying to do.
Yeah, I feel you. Nice t-shirt, by the way.
Oh yeah, I love this t-shirt, man. I got like 4 different styles of this t-shirt right now, and yeah, you can get these t-shirts on our go to our online MoneyPot Online website, moneypotonline.com, and you can pick up all kinds of merch. We got phone cases. We have the Samsung phone case now as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it right now. Well, we're gonna hang up soon, or I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. So we got and everything's working well. We've tested it. People have bought and haven't had any issues. So before we had some issues and we worked those out. It's like, here's the problem, and we found the solution. And as long as
found the solution,
as long as you're looking for solutions, the problems always go away.
I give Wayne the problems. Wayne finds the solutions. That's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a teamwork, man. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's it, man. I'm gonna go and buy my Samsung phone case, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I guess if somebody wants to win a shirt, what contest should we do right now?
We can do right now. If you want to win a shirt, send in your 10 things you're daily gonna do every single day, and then me and Wayne will pick what we think. Actually, we'll just pick one at random because there is no best one, because everyone's different. So if you send them in, and then next month or something, we'll pick out a random one, and we'll get you a new t-shirt or a phone case or whatever Wayne decides, because he's the boss.
Yeah, let's do we'll pick 3.
Yeah. Okay.
So anybody that watches this podcast, listens to it, or watches the YouTube show for it, even write in the comments that you've sent it in, and we'll just do a draw. We'll do a live draw on one of our future podcasts. Pick the 3 winners.
That sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. I'd love to see people's daily goals and stuff. I mean, we're not like giving stuff away to be like, oh, we've got loads of stuff to give away. We're giving it away because it gives you that little push that you need. Everyone needs a little push to be like, right, I'll do it then because I might get something here. And then guess what? You've done it, and then it becomes a habit. And then you don't need stuff given to you. You just do it then. That's the whole point. That's why we do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel so you can check more of our shows. We do clips, so we take the shows and we break them into clips as well, so you can get little nuggets of information at a time, or you can watch the whole episode.
Watch it all.
Yeah, so and then subscribe, man. More subscribers is the more incentivized we are to keep doing these.
Sweet. Right. Goodbye, everyone. I promise you, next week, we're going to talk about this. Remind me, the water. I'm going to drink at least 2 liters of water a day. I'm going to get off this, buy a Samsung case, and then drink water. I promise.
All right. Thanks, and we will talk to you guys again.
See you later, everyone.